What's going on, everyone? Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to a brand new series on the channel. For those who do not know, this is the Pokémon Violet ADVICELOCKE. Rules for the playthrough will be in the description of every video in case you guys want to attempt this playthrough yourself. Rules are very simple. We are doing a hardcore NUZLOCKE, meaning no healing, and battle style is on set, so even if it gives me the option to switch, I will be saying no, and I have to do it when they've already sent their Pokemon out. Now, as I said, traditional NUZLOCKE rules do apply, and where the ADVICELOCKE comes in is in a special Violet-only feature to this game. And that is when a Pokemon has 4 moves, and they want to learn a new move, I have to hit Y and use the Ask Advice feature. Whatever the Pokemon wants to do with that new move, that is law. It must be followed. Move relearning is explicitly banned, except for the instance of where I have to do some off-screen grinding, and I happen to learn a move. I will just reject that move, and we will move relearn it on screen. Every move will have its fair chance to be learned regardless of if it's Splash or Fissure. Now, if you would like a Pokemon nicknamed after you in this series, comment it down below and let me know which one it is. At the current point in time, we do have the Tinkatink line on reserved by our moderator, Joey. They reserved it first, so if we end up using a Tinkatink, then that will be nicknamed after them. Oh, with all that being said, and the TMs. That's actually a pretty important factor. Every Pokemon has a fair chance to learn a TM. But if they forget the move or decide they don't want to learn the TM, that's it. There will be no second chances given. But with that being said, subscribe if you guys are excited for this series, because this has been something I have been wanting to do longer than I've had a YouTube channel for. But I always knew that my passion would lead me onto the YouTubing platform at one point or another, and I really just held true to sticking to my guns until this day came, and this day is finally here. And I am so excited. But yeah, this is something I feel like is going to be a very difficult challenge, as learning moves is entirely RNG dependent, and we are doing a hardcore NUZLOCKE. So that means if I have a Gyarados with Splash and he doesn't want to give up Splash, well, he doesn't give up Splash. It'll become more apparent as the playthrough goes on. But let's not forget the most popular place of this entire game, which is where all the Venby fights take place. And where Quaxley washes his hair. And where Sprigatito can just smell the flowers. But my boy Fuecoco, dude, they did Fuecoco so good in this game. I'm not even gonna lie, Fuecoco is a gem, and I love him. Sadly, we will not be using Fuecoco. I've already decided who I am using. I love Fuecoco. Maybe in another NUZLOCKE we'll use the boy, but for this NUZLOCKE, we are going with Sprigatito. Also, I will not be counting the Lechonk that you encounter in your tutorial as our first encounter, as that is a storyline forced encounter. and we should be able to choose who we want. Otherwise, we will always have a Lechonk, which is kind of boring. Don't get me wrong, I love the Piggy. I love Piggy, but I do not want Lechonk as my first encounter. But I do want Sprigatito, the good kitty. We will be nicknaming it Sprigatito after my little sister's dog, Basil. As a basil is a type of herb, just like our little grass cat. And look at how well she fits on my arm. And that is our first encounter. Also, I skipped a lot of the intro stuff because this game has quite a lengthy intro. Alright. Now we have to do the Nemona fight. Yeah, hurry up. Alright, she chose the Quacks. So let's see what our Sprigatito's nature is. That is the question. What is Basil's nature? Oh, we got a neutral nature. So it's not good, but it's not bad either. Let's grab this item real quick. What is it? Potion. That is a banned item, as we are not healing in battle, but healing outside of battle is still fair. Alright, let's see how Basil does in its debut battle. Fun fact, this is actually my second recording of this, as my first recording was completely ruined by her Chihuahua's absolute banshee screaming in the background. I could not do that to you guys with uploading this. So, let's go. The Quacks. I'm gonna hit him with that good leafage. Boom. And the Quaxley is defeated. Not bad, neighbor. She called me neighbor. What the hell? Alright. So, what is our first teammate going to be? That is the question. We could go Lechonk if we wanted to, but I don't. We have Tarantula, which, my god, I am not using Spite Ops. That thing is horrendously bad. Like, horrendously bad. If I ever end up with Spite Ops, just know it was forced. Because I don't even like how it looks. Alright, so we follow Nemona. Also, we will do a small smidgy bit of grinding. Just the smallest bit. It won't be a lot, though, I promise. If it is a lot, I will make a cut. But keep in mind, we have hardcore Nuzlocke rules, meaning we can't overlevel the gym leader's ace. Which our first level cap is 14. Definitely feels different not playing Radical Red, though. Because I'm like so Radical Red and like mentally set that I'm expecting all the AIs to do the best possible play they can. I do crave Radical Red, though. I'm not gonna lie, that game is very addicting. Very, very addicting. Okay. So Nemona's gonna force us into a LeChonk encounter. There's our encounter right there, Fletchling. Fletchling is a fantastic type to have in the early game, as it gives us a clear-cut answer through the first gem. And that is our Nuzlocke begins. As I said, this LeChonk is storyline forced. We will not be counting it as our encounter. I'm looking at this as no different than a trainer battle. Oink. Noted. Doesn't even let me escape. That's so lame. The bacon is here. Night Piggy. Alright, let's go get our Fletchling. So this Fletchling should be a guaranteed capture, since it's the first route. Also, if I accidentally run it into something else, that will count as my encounter. So we're just gonna hastily head over to where Fletchling is and grab one before we do anything else. Alright, come to me. Wait, did I say that Fletchling's level 5? I swear I said that Fletchling's level 5. And now Sprigatito has 4 moves. The next move it learns will be under ADVICELOCKE rules. Alright. We will name you Chirp. Alright, Chirp is now on the team. Let's get a look at how Chirp is, see if he's got anything. Oh no, he's level 3. Yikes. Oh, he's modest. Ew. I'm gonna have to find him. Oh my god, that's bad. That's so bad. Chirp is actually garbage. I'm not even gonna front with you all. Chirp is trash. Just grab some items real quick. I need to get, if Chirp's gonna make the final team, I'm gonna have to get an adamant mitt and change that nature, because that is actually such a bad nature. Modest fletchling. That is so gross. And if we want a chance of surviving the Nuzlocke, we're going to need a ground type, which is going to be our next encounter, Diglett. Because I'm not using a Young Goose is useless. If I wasn't so strapped for time, I would so redo this just because of that fletchling encounter. But nope. Also, explain the logic. How's a phone keep a kid from falling to their death? Can relate. Just give him a yummy sandwich. Yum, yum, yum. You know you want it. Come on, munch it up. Be like, Agia. Agius. Also, all Titan Pokemon will count as static encounters, as you can find a static version of them once you beat them. So please keep that in mind. Agias. Fun fact, it's actually only my second time playing through this game. Alright. I'm coming, Agias. Wait up, bro. Gerard. I would love a Houndoom or a Houndour as my encounter, but no such luck. Grab our Diglett. That's right. Okay, don't kill, don't kill. Whew. And we get a Diglett. Look at that. Look at that. We'll name you Duckle. Alright. Sadly, we can't look at Dougal until we're out of this cave, so... Puppies! Be gone. He said be gone. Gotta be a certain length away for him to continue moving. Just say that move looked like Dragon Claw. If Nemona's asking, which is kind of sad she doesn't recognize it. Level 40. He was about to set the Hadron engine up, calling it. They missed such an opportunity for dialogue in this. They really did. Alright, so we are going to do a small bit of grinding before Arvin, just so that way we don't lose right off the rip. It's not going to be much. Just a little bit. Oink. I just want to make sure everyone's up to snuff, is all, you know? Because right now I have a Sprigatito and that's it. Alright, again. Again. I still can't get over the fact that Fletchling is modest. Whoops. And Doug will learn Growl. Alright. Chip should be able to handle a Hoppip. I think this thing only has Splash. Yep. Nice. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let us advance onward. I just gotta make sure the team stays on par with everyone, you know? Damn. Alright. Also, Arvin's theme goes so hard. I love it. Look, even Miraidon's dancing. Just gonna get a Growl off. Big Pex is actually useful? Oh my god. We survive a crit. Speaking of... let's get Basil out here. I don't feel comfortable. Play around the crit every time. Imagine being scared of a Skwovet. What kind of trainer am I? dog starting up. Alright. Alright. Alright, next opponent battle is going to be kind of tricky. So I'm going to get my whole team up to the level cap. And then we will take her on. But we're not wrapping up just yet. We'll wrap up after we get our next encounter. Oh my god, you can hear the hop-ups. Vamos. Okay. So we are still on Poco Path. But now we're in South Province Area 1, so this is a new encounter. Question is, what do I want? I honestly think Wooper is a good choice. Plus, I love Wooper. I love Whoopie so much. Hey. Nice. Okay. Sherps is actually doing work. Yes. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Blob. Blob the Wooper. Now let's look at Blob's stats. We got water absorbed, so we have an immunity, up in speed, down in defense. We're not exactly hitting with these natures. Okay, Diglett is... Yeah, these natures are pretty mid. Not even gonna lie. Alright, so I think we can get a Los Pacos encounter, or whatever this is called, and that'll be a good place to wrap it up. What do you guys think? Nice 30-40 minute episode started our series off. Alright. Let's see if we can get an encounter in the city. I believe we should be able to. Alright, so we're still in South Province 1. Is there no way I can lure one of these Igglybuffs into town? Nope. Ooh, hold on. Dang. Okay, well, I guess that's a good place to wrap up episode 1. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe, as this is our brand new series. I'm excited to share it with you all, and I will see you guys for episode 2.